안녕하십니까? 이 테이프는 고등학교 3학년 영어 영역 듣기평가 안내 녹음 테이프입니다. 잠시 후 UA 중앙교육 모의대학 수학능력시험 고등학교 3학년 영어 듣기 및 말하기 평가 방송을 시작하겠습니다. 수험생 여러분은 편안한 마음으로 방송에 귀를 기울여 주시고 방송 담당 선생님께서는 스피커의 음량을 알맞게 조절해 주십시오. 지금부터 영어 영역 듣기 및 말하기 평가를 시작하겠습니다. 듣기 평가 문제는 1번부터 17번까지입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sandra, all flights have been canceled due to the storm.
Really? My flight to Chicago is scheduled for this afternoon. I have a meeting with a client there.
That's too bad. I don't think you can make it.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
I'd like to get my hair dyed this time.
Here are samples of the different shades you can choose from.
I love this light blonde shade. I hope it'll look good on me.
(3번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello. It has come to my attention that there have been several students entering school grounds after school hours and using the parking lot to do skateboard tricks. Skateboarding without supervision can damage school property, or worse, can lead to serious injury for the skater. And as you all know, this is against the rules of the school. Once the gates are locked, the campus must be empty of students until the next day. After school hours, you need to get approval of the school administration to use school facilities. If you are one of these students and are caught on campus after hours, you will be punished and your parents will be notified. Please remember these points in mind. Have a good day.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Tim, Dylan really wants a smartphone.
But he's still in elementary school.
It looks like many of his friends at school have smartphones.
He doesn't need to have one just because his friends do. If he really needs a phone, we can get him a cell phone with basic functions.
I don't think he likes a phone that only has basic functions.
We have to remember that kids with smartphones are exposed to more violent games, and we can't ignore the big phone bills from game fees and downloads.
Couldn't we subscribe to a limited data plan? He can use the phone to search for information and use SNSs.
I think SNS is harmful to elementary school children. Also, he can get all the information he needs from a computer.
You have a point. It's hard to supervise him all the time.
Yes, I'll talk to Dylan.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello. Oh, this is a beautiful teacup.
Hi. My great-grandfather bought it in China when he was working there.
Let's see. It was made somewhere near Shanghai about 200 years ago.
My grandfather also said the same thing.
There's a crack here. Do you know anything about it?
Yes. When my great-grandfather bought it, it already had a crack, so he ordered it to be sealed with silver.
Usually, a crack decreases the value of antique pottery, but this sealed part makes the cup more beautiful.
That's great. Then how much would be the worth of the cup?
The estimated value is around $1,000. Would you like to sell it to somebody?
No, I just wanted to know its worth. I'm happy that it's so valuable. Thank you.
My pleasure. If you have any other antique pottery and want to know its value, feel free to bring it.
육 번. 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
What is that?
It's a rough sketch of how I'm going to decorate this open space.
Let's see. It's a small round space in front of a 3-story building.
The building is the library. I'm going to plant 2 large trees on the right side of this space.
Great. They'll provide some shade during hot weather. And you're going to put 2 benches under the trees?
Yes, people can sit down and relax with a book there. I'm also planning to put a small fountain in the middle.
I like it. It's relaxing. What's this on the left?
It's a sculpture. Since it's the front of the library, I'm planning to put a sculpture of a large book.
How about a sculpture of a person reading a book instead?
I'm sorry. We've already decided on the book.
I see. I think it's a nice plan.
칠 번. 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, while you were out, I got a call from the online bookstore.
What did they say? Actually, I ordered books a few days ago, but they haven't arrived yet.
They say one of the books is out of stock.
Really? Which one?
I'm not sure, but it was related to guns.
Oh, that's Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond.
That rings a bell. They say you should wait for about a week, or you can cancel the order.
Well, actually, I need it for my book club meeting this week.
Then you should go out and buy one at a bookstore.
Honey, would you do that for me? You know where the bookstore is. I have something to do right now.
Okay, I'll do that right away. Don't forget to cancel the order online.
I'll take care of it. Thank you.
팔 번. 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello. How much is the one-day pass?
It's $50 per adult and $30 per child under 12.
All right. 2 adults and 1 child, please.
Okay, do you have any coupon?
Yes, I'd like to use this coupon. It says I can get 20% off.
Let's see. This coupon is for adult tickets only, so you can get the discount for the 2 adults.
Then I'd like to use this birthday coupon for my son.
Okay, you can get 10% off for the birthday boy.
20% off 2 adults and 10% off 1 child. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Here's my credit card.
Thanks. Here are your tickets and the receipt. Have a nice day.
구 번. 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 참여할 자원봉사 그룹을 고르시오.
I saw your ad in the newspaper for various volunteer works, and I'd like to sign up for something.
Thanks for coming. What type of work would you like to do?
Do I have to have a background in architecture to volunteer for the construction group?
Yes. What are you studying?
I'm majoring in computer science.
Sounds great. We're looking for someone to teach computer skills to underprivileged kids.
Then I'd like to choose that group, please.
Okay. Can you speak Spanish by any chance?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, then one of these groups would suit you. How long could you volunteer?
I'd like to volunteer for 6 months.
Okay. I guess this is your only option then.
Thanks. I'd like to sign up now.
(10번) 메디터레이니언 몽크 수열에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Have you ever heard of the Mediterranean monk seal? They're called the monk seal because they have folds of skin on their head that look like a monk's hood. This seal is seriously endangered. It is estimated that there are fewer than 600 monk seals worldwide. The loss of habitat, fishermen, and fish farms and diseases are threatening them. The Mediterranean monk seal averages 2.4 meters in length. It's believed to weigh from 250 to 300 kilograms. Usually adult males are black and adult females are brown or gray. The Mediterranean monk seals live on fish, octopus, and squid. Individual monk seals live up to 20 to 30 years in the wild.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 회의에 불참한 이유를 고르시오.
Ben, do you happen to have the leadership camp plans?
Sure, here you are.
Thank you. I didn't get it. It was distributed at the meeting, but I didn't attend the meeting.
Speaking of the meeting, what kept you from attending it? Didn't you want to come because you have different ideas?
Well, that's true that I see the issues differently from other people.
So that's why you didn't come, right?
Not really. I wanted to go there and talk about my ideas.
Then why didn't you come?
Actually, I didn't know the schedule had been changed.
But it was sent out in an email.
I was so busy that I didn't check it this morning. I admit it was my fault.
I see. Anyway, you may have learned a lesson.
Yeah. I'll check my email the first thing in the morning.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 면접에 관해 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Did you hear that? More than 20 freshmen applied for our comics club this year.
Yes. I wanted to talk with you about how to interview them.
All right. How many new members are we going to select?
6. We decided to admit 6 new members.
I see. Then when are we going to interview them?
What about next Thursday and Friday after school?
Great. Then all of them can come. Who will be the interviewers?
I'm not sure. You should be the one, of course, and Ms. McLean should attend too.
You should be present too.
Okay, I will. What about the questions? Usually we ask them about their favorite writers or favorite characters, but I'd like to ask some new questions.
Give me some time to think about them.
We can work on them at the computer center together.
That sounds good.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Rebecca, let's hurry and cross the bridge. It's getting dark already.
Are you kidding me? This isn't the ordinary bridge. It shakes and is completely unstable.
Valley bridges are all like this.
The only thing I can hold on to is the rope on the sides. How do you expect me to cross this bridge?
Everyone does it. If we don't cross the bridge right now, we'll have to hike through the mountain for 2 hours.
I'd rather do that instead. I refuse to cross this bridge.
What are you talking about? It's going to be completely dark in an hour, and it'll be dangerous.
I can't move. There's a river down below.
Don't look down. You'll be fine. I'll be right here for you.
My legs are shaking. I can't go.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
It's a little hot. Let's have some ice cream here.
Good idea. They sell great ice cream at this booth.
Yeah, and the ice cream is on me this time.
Thank you. What's your favorite flavor?
It's vanilla, but I'd like to try a new kind. What about you?
It's really difficult to decide. They have so many different kinds.
Don't take too long. I'm hungry. You can choose 2 different kinds.
I'll get mint and chocolate. What about you?
Oh, you chose my favorite kinds. I was thinking of choosing those 2.
Why don't you choose 2 other kinds? We can share.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 수잔이 브래드에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Susan and Brad are sister and brother. Today, Susan has a plan with her friend Jessica. Susan has to leave now and meet Jessica, but she can't find her smartphone. She uses the home phone to call her phone, but it's no use because she left it on silent mode. She checks everywhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Then Brad advises her to go without the phone. But Susan really needs the phone to find out where to meet up with Jessica. Brad helps Susan find the phone. He checks under the beds and sofas. Finally, he finds her phone in the trash can. Susan is surprised to find her phone in it and really appreciates his help. In this situation, what would Susan most likely say to Brad?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Good evening. Today, let's talk about moving to another place. When you are looking for a new apartment or a house, you consider its surroundings, of course. But the beautiful nature that attracts you when you choose an apartment can be changed into a noisy stadium. Or the ugly old factory can be renovated into an art museum. You should check if there are the plans for development that could affect your home. Remember that once you move in, you may live there for several years or longer, and those development projects affect the quality of your life. For example, if you're a jogger, you may be bothered with the plan that is going to build an apartment complex at the place where there is a park. So, visit the local authorities' web pages and local people's blogs. Or just type in the name of the street or the district on the internet. It's worth the effort. The information you get there can affect the value of your property as well as the quality of your life.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Good evening. Today, let's talk about moving to another place. When you are looking for a new apartment or a house, you consider its surroundings, of course. But the beautiful nature that attracts you when you choose an apartment can be changed into a noisy stadium. Or the ugly old factory can be renovated into an art museum. You should check if there are the plans for development that could affect your home. Remember that once you move in, you may live there for several years or longer, and those development projects affect the quality of your life. For example, if you're a jogger, you may be bothered with the plan that is going to build an apartment complex at the place where there is a park. So, visit the local authorities' web pages and local people's blogs. Or just type in the name of the street or the district on the internet. It's worth the effort. The information you get there can affect the value of your property as well as the quality of your life.
16번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (17번) 주변 환경으로 언급된 것이 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 말하기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하기 바랍니다.